Good morning, friends, families, and strangers. What a wild couple of weeks it has been. I don't even know where to begin. This is the first vlog that we are filming in probably, I think, 2-ish weeks. And I am way behind on like uploading footage and like getting to the YouTube channel at all because it's just been a whirlwind of the last couple of weeks. Yeah, at this point though, it's like July 27th. Let me check, I don't know. Yeah, I was right, July 27th. It is a Wednesday. I'm super far behind. It's been crazy. So we filmed that vlog of Logan being out of town a couple of weeks ago, and it was kind of meant to be like,
haha, he's out of town for one night. We're gonna play it up like it's like he's been gone forever and we missed him so much, and he was traveling for work and it was this big thing,
and it really wasn't at the time. He was only gone for one night. But since then, last week he was gone Monday through Friday, and this week it is now Wednesday and he won't be home till tomorrow, and he's been gone since Monday. So that's 2 weeks in a row of him being gone majority of the week and me being home alone with both children for both the day and night portions of the day. So it's been a rough couple of weeks. It's also been a jam-packed couple of weeks because I think it was 3 weeks ago Louie had her dance class it was like a dance summer camp type thing, and she had that every day for a week, and I had to take her to that every morning, and that was super fun, but it was kind of chaotic, and it's just been a lot. I'm struggling. I'm like walking this very tight, thin rope. And not only am I trying not to fall off, but the rope is also my patience. And so it's just been, it's been a couple of weeks. So we're struggling. I did have like a breakdown like last week sometime towards the end of the week when Logan was almost about to come home, because we weren't sure if it was going to be a long trip or a short trip. He didn't know. So like every day I would be like,
is this the day that you're coming home?
And he would say, and then it wasn't until Friday morning that he came home. But I like had like a full-on breakdown where I like cried because I was exhausted and I missed him. And then this week when he told me that he was going to be gone this week, and it was just this whole thing where I like couldn't deal. I couldn't handle it. So now here we are, Wednesday of this week. I can't form sentences. I'm rambling. It's been 3 minutes and 27 seconds. I don't even know what I'm saying, where this sentence is going. I'm just here. And I'm going to tell you what we're doing today because I feel like I've talked enough about the last 2 weeks. So I'm not okay. Today, like I said, is Wednesday. And on Wednesdays, my friend Jen and I get together with our kids for homeschool. And this week is Space Week. Last week was Bears Week, and that was super fun. We did a whole bunch of really fun activities that I loved. I loved putting them together, and Lou had a blast doing them. I've been having kind of a hard time keeping her focused for homeschool, and so it was super fun and great to see that she was really invested in all the activities last week. This week is Space Week, and we've had some really great activities and school the last 2 days, and now that today is Wednesday, I'm getting together with Jen, and the plan for today is that we are going to the Space and Rocket Center museum thing that's here in Huntsville. I'm super pumped about it, but I'm also really, really nervous because between the two of us mothers, it's gonna be 4 kids, a 5-year-old, 2 2-year-olds, and an infant. So we'll see how it goes. I'm a little bit nervous, but I think it's gonna be fun. I have about an hour and a half to get ready. I have to get myself ready, get the kids ready, pack their lunches, make sure that the Owen has enough bottles to get through the day, maybe put Owen down for a nap, all of these things before we go. And yeah, I think it's gonna be a good day, but I'm just a little bit nervous about it as well. Be fun to get a quick break from the chaos and show you guys our garden. It's doing really well. As you'll see here, we've got our bell pepper plants, and we've actually pulled quite a few bell peppers off and have used them in like recipes and stuff. Our tomato plant is blossoming. No tomatoes yet, but that's as to be expected. Our strawberry plants here, we keep seeing where like it looks like they're gonna start blooming strawberries, but then they don't. And then this chaotic area over here is supposed to be green beans. I don't know what's going to happen with that. But here's the weird thing. So we have these beautiful, beautiful sunflowers, right? They look amazing and they bloomed perfectly. But we planted jalapeno peppers there. So I'm not really sure how we ended up with sunflowers. But hey, you know, I guess we'll take it. So goodness gracious. Okay, it's time to go to the Space Museum. We are leaving. My original plan was to like kind of vlog and talk to you guys while I was getting ready and to get some B-roll of me getting the kids ready and stuff. But then I ran into an issue with my phone, which turned into an issue with my laptop. So we had to push our plans back an hour. It's 10:30, we're leaving now. And yeah, I'm so sorry, you guys. I feel like the last couple of vlogs when we go places and when we're like doing things, I always sort of like disclaim it by saying like,
oh, we're gonna push past the negativity and we're just gonna, you know, forget that it was a rough morning and try to have a better day.
And I say that a lot. And I'm not trying to be like a Debbie Downer or anything and like always say that the mornings are hard and that it's gonna be stressful to be doing this activity. But I also don't wanna be like, everything's perfect and great. And we are a beautiful, perfect family and everything is wonderful. Because then that's not being truthful. And I want to be as realistic as possible and be as like raw and open with you guys as I can. And I am like so stressed and frustrated. And oh my gosh, all of the things that I just had to do to get us out the door on time. And now I'm making myself late by sitting here and talking to the camera. But I'm just like, Owen was freaking out. And there was an incident where Louis had dropped Owen. And then I had to like get myself ready while the kids entertained themselves in the living room, which was a hot mess. So of course I'm like running back and forth between the bathroom and the living room to check on them. And I had to get the stroller and I had to pack the snacks and I had to do all these things and the kids are having meltdowns. So like, I'm not trying to be a Debbie Downer and say like, you know, it's always hard, but like, it kind of always is because that's just the reality with 2 kids. But we're still gonna push past. We're still gonna have fun. And it's gonna be great, even though I'm like melting my face off and like totally overwhelmed and frustrated. But it's gonna be great. It's gonna be okay. I'm done venting and ranting. It's time to go. Hi. I was gonna film from right here, laying on the floor, but the lighting isn't that great, so I guess I'll have to get up and film somewhere else. All right, you guys, this is a little better of a spot. Windowsills are our go-to chatting places, aren't they? Well, here we are. So, it is currently 3:18. We left here at 10:30, which means that we have been gone for about 5 hours, right? 5 hours? 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 5 hours. Wow. It was really fun. We had a really great time. The exhibits were all amazing. We didn't really get the chance to like stop and read anything, so I don't know how educational it ended up being, but the kids all had a blast. And it was a really great time. There were only about 2 instances where Louie sort of like took off and I had a panic attack, and one of the times she didn't even take off. She was just in like a play place area, a relatively small one, and I couldn't see her, so I kind of was like, where'd she go? But it was all fine. They did great. Owen did great. He rode in the stroller most of the time, and so I sort of figured that he would be like stir crazy and like not want to sit in it anymore. But he did great. He actually stayed in it the whole time. He only got out the one time that we were at that little play area. And it ended up being really great. It was a lot. There was a lot of outdoor stuff, and it's pretty hot outside today. Not as hot as it has been, but still hot that I was like sweating my face off. But it ended up, like, I'm just gonna keep saying it. It ended up being fine. It was a great day. I wish Logan could have been with us, but it was okay. It wasn't like a total disaster. I should also add that I fully expected Louie to fall asleep in the car on the way home because her naps are normally from 12 to 2 or 1 to 3, depending on how tired she is and like if I can get her to nap right after lunchtime or if we have to wait a little while. And so we didn't get back until around 3, and so I fully expected her to fall asleep in the car and then me transfer a sleeping Louie from the car to her bed. But she did not fall asleep. And so around 5 o'clock tonight, it'll probably be the witching hour. And the kids both will probably be melting down, especially Louie, because I'm gonna have to try and keep her awake. So that should be great.
I got double pie.
And tomato soup.
And then it's very, very hot.
Here is your chocolate milk. My plan originally was to FaceTime Logan while the kids ate dinner, because that's what I did last night. I sort of like set the camera up and had them FaceTime while they were eating dinner. And so then that way it was kind of like they were eating dinner with Logan, but he said that he's not going to be done and back at the hotel until almost 7 o'clock. So it's going to be a late night for them. It's just kind of a bummer. Frustrating. I always sort of like, I reached this point where I'm like,
I've got this. It's okay. I can do this. I don't need Logan to be here. It's all good. I've got it under control.
and then I like have a moment of just where I sit here and I'm like, today is Wednesday night. And I haven't seen my husband since Monday morning. Hi, handsome boy.
Over there.
Do you want some grilled cheese too? Huh? Delicious dinner. Yeah. I'm definitely going to regret this, being that it's only like 5:40 p.m. and Louie normally goes to bed at 8, more like 9:30 most nights, but she had reached full-on meltdown status, was sobbing into her grilled cheese, and was begging for quiet Louie time in her room, which is where we let her have like time by herself in her room, and we turn on her TV and she watches Mickey Mouse and she usually falls asleep. That's normally how nap time works since Logan's been away. It's just easier that way. We don't normally do it for bedtime, but she was, like I said, sobbing, full on meltdown status. So I definitely think I'm gonna regret this because she's gonna like fall asleep in 0.2 seconds probably. And like I said, it's only 5:40, so I definitely think I'm gonna regret this choice. But not you. You just woke up from a nap, huh? Did you just wake up? Did you just wake up? Yes. Oh, press this one. Press this one. Sorry. Press it. Press it. Right here. You're so close. You're so close. Press the button. Press the button. Oh. It is 8 p.m. It is not even fully dark outside yet. Like the sun has definitely gone down, but it's still kind of that like middle period where like the sky is pretty blue and the stars haven't come out yet. So like it's not even dark outside. And both of my children are asleep. And it feels way too good to be true. I'm gonna say a prayer that they stay asleep through the night and that we don't wake up at like 3 o'clock in the morning. I did this to myself. I know. So yeah, here we are. Logan still has not called me, which either means he's still working or he immediately got in the shower as soon as he got to his hotel room because he said he was outside all day today, which means he was probably melting his face off. Regardless, he's gonna call me soon and I'm gonna wash my face and get ready for bed. I actually wore makeup today and I need to wash it off. So the thing about Logan's job that is just like, so close. It's like the last job that he had, he was working swing shift and the conditions were terrible and like the company itself, it was just a really big company and it just wasn't great. Like it just wasn't, I'm not gonna go into it, but it just was not great. And now with this new job, like it's a really great atmosphere. He loves the people. It's just overall like such a better experience, but he's traveling a lot. So he's away from home a lot. Supposedly things are going to slow down like once summer's over. I guess summer is like the really busy season where they do travel a lot, but it's just like, it's killer. It really truly is so killer to be away from him like this. Like I can do it because I'm me. I guess that was a terrible thing to say. Like I can do it and I can handle it, but that doesn't mean that I want to. Does that make sense? I don't know though. I guess basically what I'm trying to say is that I'm happy that he's at a job where he feels more appreciated and where he feels happier, but I do really miss him a lot. And I'm hoping that what he says is true and that once summer is over, things do slow down and he won't be traveling as much. So fingers crossed for that. I've been talking way too much today, you guys. I don't know how long this vlog is gonna be. To like and subscribe on both YouTube and Facebook if you have not done so already, and make sure that you give this video a really big thumbs up. Give it a like because it really supports our channel. Don't forget to tick the notification bell down below so you get notified every single time we post a new video. Please make sure that you share our channel with a friend so that they can also sit in front of a computer screen or in front of their phone and watch me do this to my face and talk mindlessly about nothing and everything at the same exact time. You guys are the best. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to tune in next time. Bye.